film you're about to see is a Zebtr International Home Art video presentation. We're going to show you the wonderful range of our products for healthy cooking, safe storage, and elegant serving of delicious food.
Dear hosts, dear guests, I would like to welcome you to the Zebtr world. Zebtr is the world of health, quality, style, and elegance. I'm really glad I have this opportunity today to be with you, and I hope this meeting today will be interesting, pleasant, and most of all, useful for all of us. I believe you agree with me that some events, however ordinary they may look, may change the course of our lives in the best possible sense of the word. For this to happen, some very important people are needed. These important people today are our hosts, Mr. and Mrs. Sokolov. First, I would like to thank you for arranging this wonderful meeting and your kind reception. Here I have a gift, and this is a gift for you from the Zebtr company. Also, I would like to thank our guests for devoting their time to Zebtr. I believe that all of you heard already about the Zebtr company. Today, I shall not speak a lot about the Zebtr company. However, let me tell you a few basic facts we are very much proud of. Zebtr International is a multinational company with its headquarters in Switzerland. It produces, sells, and distributes consumer goods for each person and every family. To be more specific, our products are intended to enhance the quality of life of people around the world. With Zebtr products, we returned to a more natural and healthier way of living. All the Zebtr products are divided into 5 divisions: home art, home care, medical, cosmetics, and luxury.
In the first part, we shall remind you of the importance of nutrition and the method of food preparation, that some diseases are caused by incorrect diet, of the basic rules of food preparation in a healthy way, the characteristics of home art system, how to secure a longer, healthier, and happier life for you and your family with Zebtr. Have you ever thought how food preparation is vital to your health? Many people, mostly young, have answered no, explaining that they don't have the time to think about it, that they feel fine, so there's no need to burden themselves with that. Older people, especially if they've had some health problems, replied that they often thought about it and that it would have been better if they'd thought about it earlier when they were younger. The conclusion is more than clear. Improper nutrition is dangerous for your survival. Eating has always been one of life's greatest pleasures. Ancient people knew a lot about food. It was almost a cult symbol for them. They considered it a blessing that can sometimes become a curse. At least 3 times a day we eat different meals containing nutritive components which are important for our well-being. Food and drink keep us alive, and that's not all. Nothing that we do or say to our loved ones could be more important than the food on their plates. We're buying cooked food that is often prepared badly on the street or from takeaway outlets, full of bacteria, viruses, dust, of bad quality and kept in suspect places, too heavy for our stomach, full of fat, sugar, and cholesterol, potentially carrying disease with no nutritious value. Obesity is the second main cause of death in the USA. There are more than 300 million obese people worldwide. In spite of this, the number of obese people is increasing continuously. In the USA, in the past 20 years, the number of overweight children has doubled, overweight adolescents has tripled. Scientists have established that, apart from health problems, these children and adolescents often suffer from low self-esteem, clinical depression. Research has shown that a social barrier is created against overweight children, which may leave permanent trauma. In kindergartens, children view their overweight friends as lazy, stupid, prone to lying and cheating. With years, this becomes even worse, so such children are often doomed to failure.
How many times have you experienced headaches, acid and pain in your stomach, trembling, nausea? The health problems never choose a time or a place. It must have occurred to you what the reason for this is. Did you know that 65% of all our health problems are caused by improper nutrition? According to the World Health Organization, 60% of all reported deaths were caused by cardiovascular problems. And the reason is incorrect nutrition.
The illustrations show a section of blood vessel and phases in the appearance of atherosclerosis, one of the most frequent disorders of the blood vessels. If we eat too much fat food, fatty deposits build up on the inside walls of the blood vessels, which leads to narrowing, clogging, and/or weakening of blood vessels. The consequences are heart attack and stroke. Picture 1 shows a section of a healthy blood vessel. As you can see, there are no deposits on the walls. Only babies and small children have such blood vessels. Deposits build up and increase if we use too much fat in our nourishment, pictures 2 and 3, and if we carry on with improper nutrition, the blood vessel gets completely clogged, picture 4. Unfortunately, the outcome is tragic. Statistics show that each year about 16,700,000 people die of cardiovascular disease. In the next 30 years, more than 500 million people will die only of cardiovascular diseases. Just imagine, this is the number of inhabitants of the whole of Latin America.
Medical experts agree that correct nutrition doesn't only mean what we eat, but also how we prepare it, how we keep the food, and what we use to prepare it. On the basis of proven scientific research, Zebtr has found the solution. HomeArt offers a complete solution for healthy preparation, elegant serving, and safe storage of delicious food. Within it, the Masterpiece Collection is the collection of top-quality cookware. It's the art of healthy nutrition. Let us first remind ourselves of the traditional preparation of food. How do we do it? Well, of course, by using water. But what happens to food when we prepare it by using water? For instance, if you make tea or coffee, the hot water absorbs all the natural ingredients within it. The same thing happens when we cook a soup. The natural and nutritious ingredients from the meat and the bones remain in the water. What do? We use the liquid, we eat it, and we throw away the rest. But when we cook vegetables, for instance, carrots or cauliflower or potatoes, we cook the food and all the natural ingredients are in the hot water, but we throw away the delicious liquid. It's absurd, isn't it? Now, why do we use water for cooking vegetables when they're practically made of it? Well, the answer is simple. So they would be more edible, the food wouldn't burn, and we wouldn't damage the cookware. But what is the sense of cooking in preserving cheap cookware or preserving your health? Now, how do we cook the Zebtr way? Well, of course, without water. And the result is the food preserves all its natural ingredients, vitamins, proteins, minerals.
The picture in front of you shows only some of the test results. For example, 36% of vitamin A remains in the vegetables cooked with water, and as much as 62% in vegetables cooked the Zebtr way. 25% of calcium remains in vegetables cooked in water, and 88% in those cooked the Zebtr way. Iron, 5%, 71%, and phosphorus, 21%, and 78%.
Let's have a look at the traditional way of frying in fat or oil. Why do we use fat? Do you know? Well, for simple reasons. To make the food tasty, to avoid burning it, to avoid damaging the cookware. So we protect the cookware, but we damage our health. Now, why do we recommend you to fry in the Zebtr way? Simply because you can fry food without oil.
After frying in fat or oil, beef contains 125% fat, which is 25% more than its usual content in meat. The same kind of meat prepared in Zebtr cookware will have 75% fat, 25% less than the natural content. The difference is as much as 50%. Chicken has 136% fat if prepared in fat or oil, compared with 90% if prepared the Zebtr way. And finally, eggs prepared in fat or oil contain 163% fat, compared with 90% if prepared the Zebtr way.
The Zebtr innovative cooking and storage systems keep your food healthy without giving up good taste, naturally fresh with all the natural ingredients preserved, and very, very delicious, just like you always wanted it to be. The basic idea that led our teams was to keep the food healthy and keep its delicious taste. And we did it for your health and pleasure.
Advanced material, stainless steel. Our cookware is made of the most advanced Zebtr material. It's of noble stainless steel. This material is ecological, easy to take care of, and doesn't change color. In addition, this special Zebtr alloy doesn't oxidize, doesn't rust, is not porous, is indestructible. Zebtr's advanced material and innovative technology brings perfect solutions. Patented acuthermal base made of several layers of special alloys enabling high heat conductivity while the flame setting is at the minimum, the heat is transformed evenly. Owing to that, it saves energy and money. Zebtr's research teams have developed a cooking system that offers unique solutions. The most modern, the most intelligent, the most efficient, the most functional, in one word, the best.
I shall indicate only some details that represent Zebtr's qualitative differences in comparison to other cookware. The acuthermal bottom is a 10 mm thick bottom made of several layers of special alloys. By using the most advanced technology, the bottom is put together with a whole pot under 1,200 tons of pressure. The heat from the heating plate spreads into the bottom and then evenly throughout the whole pot. The lid perfectly sits on the edge of the pot and enables the steam circulation. There is a small clearance between the edge of the pot and the lid. It is not by accident. Due to the steam condensation, a ring of steam is formed, acting as a seal that prevents steam from escaping, and all valuable nutrients remain in the pot. The thermal control enables constant control of the temperature inside the pot. It monitors the cooking process. The thermal control indicates the ideal cooking temperature during the entire cooking process. The indicator shows the yellow field, the arrow in this field, when the pot is cold or when it begins to heat. The green field is when the arrow comes to this field, it means that the ideal cooking temperature is reached, usually approximately 95 centigrade. It is the ideal energy-saving temperature. The red field, when the arrow comes to this field, it means that the pot is overheated. In that case, the heat should be either reduced or the pot should be removed from the heating plate. The Zebtr integrated system consists of cookware, bowls, serving bowls, strainers, graters and baskets. Zebtr integrated system helps your creative cooking step by step through washing, preparing, straining, cooking and serving. Zebtr has a perfect tool for each job in the kitchen. Whatever you prepare, any meal, any recipe, from national to oriental specialities, the best solution can be found in the Zebtr integrated system.